Hey y'all, this is a small little video I thought about doing this morning. So what you have here is Silencerco products in front of you. You have the Omega 9K 9mm can rated up to 300 blackout, super and subs. My favorite can. This is the single port ASR mount. I have two of them and a ASR mount. Now they are nuts. Yeah, there are three. I will start with the single port. Okay, so there are three types of series for this. The first one is going to be, no, excuse me, single port, yeah. So there's a 1/2 by 28, which is 9mm, and that's going to be your AC 2628, and then there's the 5/8 by 24 30 caliber, which is AC 267. And as you can see with your mount, basically what this does is, this is your mount. You would remove the cap, a lot of thread, y'all, but you have to have it that way. You take your your Nielsen device, your piston spring and all that stuff out. So then you would take, and this is you would want to, of course, Loctite this, and then you just apply your can onto there. You got a locking collar. Of course, you know this isn't threaded down right. You got your locking collar, and then it will interface with the, I think I got it locked, yep. It will interface, and then like so. Okay. So it's a really ingenious little idea, really smart trick. Does it add weight? Yeah, it adds some weight. Is it enough to write your congressman about? No, not really. I mean, it's not at all. So you got your single port mount, and then you have then you got the mount itself. Now the mount itself will come in a 3 series. You're going to have an Alpha ASR, a Bravo ASR, and a Charlie ASR. This one is for the Alpha, and the way you'll know the Alpha is Alpha series are compatible with the Harvester 300 and the Omega K. Okay, all models. The Bravo accessories are compatible with the Omega 300, the Hybrid 46, and the Harvester 338. The Charlie accessories are compatible with the Camaro 300, the Omega 36M, and the Saker ASR line. That's all the models. So as you see here, this is the Omega, this is the K for Kurtz for short. And so why do I have two? Well, I have two single ports because I put these on two different rifles, and I have this one mount for this one can. I have two of the Omega Ks. This one is for pistol, and the other one is for rifle. As you can see, I've taken these off my rifle, and that I'm working on something. So yeah, it's just a real quick video. Those of you who may not have not ever seen, I don't know if this is going to pick up right, but you have a lock, and it's got an arrow. So as you, maybe I can get this on camera, I bet you I can't, but as you turn this, you'll see that the clamping force clamps down around the clamps down around the body here. Really smart design. It's much better than the old. I used to have an Advanced Armaments Corporation 30 caliber silencer, and I can't remember it's the 7.62 SDN. Great can. A little bit too heavy for me for what I was doing, but as you know, with that can, if you've seen videos on it, the can would go down, and it would be a ratcheting system. Well, the problem with the ratcheting system is the more you ratchet, you want to have to do that because you want that good solid lockup. But eventually there would be wear on the inside, and you'd have to have that replaced. It's no big deal, but it's kind of a booger sometimes too. This makes it much user friendly, much more durational. I haven't seen a lot of products better for interfacing a silencer onto a weapon than this, with the exception of one, which I'm doing a video on later on. I don't want to say what it is or give my opinions or thoughts to it yet, because I haven't even done step number 1 with it. But Silencerco, like I said, I'm not a big silencer knowledgeable guy. I will have to say, before you purchase a silencer, you know, check with your state laws and check with your federal laws, and before you unfortunately have to pay that $200 tax stamp and go through all that waiting period and stuff, which I think is ridiculous. But do your research on the cans you want, and if for the gun that you're doing, and find out what the pros and cons is on that, because there are a lot of pros. There's some cons too. But anyhow, about 7 minutes in, got some more videos on the way, and be back directly, y'all.